This one is cranial fossa of the human skull. We have anterior cranial fossa, middle cranial fossa, and inferior posterior cranial fossa. So this is anterior side, front, and this is the back, where you can see foramen magnum. So from the anterior side, anterior aspect, you will see this plate right here. This is called cribriform plate, and in the cribriform plate you will see tiny small tiny hole, and they are called cribriform plate foramen or olfactory foramen. The olfactory nerve rests on it above this, and we can get sensation of the smell from their olfactory nerve to the brain. This one is called ethmoid bone, and the ridge area right here, this ridge area like a blade, that's called crista galli, where the meninges of the brain, covering of the brain, attach in this area to stabilize the meninges. Below this structure, this is called a sphenoid bone, which has a lesser wing. This is called lesser wing, and this one is a greater wing. So in the lesser, below the lesser wing, right near the lesser wing, you will see tiny hole. This is called optic canal, and the optic nerve passes through it and goes to the eyeball, and also these two area, these two hole is called optic canal. And below the optic canal, this area where you can see depressed area, this is called hypophyseal fossa. Hypophyseal fossa, or you can say another word, sella turcica. Sella turcica. Okay, the sella turcica, which is also called in layman term, it is called Turkish saddle, where the pituitary gland is rest on it. Pituitary gland is the master gland, and which is located in this area, and this area is called sella turcica. There are some hole in there in the sphenoid bone. This is called foramen rotundum. This one is called foramen oval, and the tiny hole here, right here, this is called foramen spinosum. This area right here, depressed area right here, there is also hole in there, the two both sides. This is called foramen lacerum. If you continually go down, you will see in the posterior cranial fossa, you will see tiny hole right here, well, you cannot see from here, but there is a tiny hole which is called internal acoustic canal. Okay, external acoustic canal is outside, I showed you last time, and this one is the internal acoustic canal, from where we can hear the sound. Okay, eighth cranial nerve passes through it, and this area, like zigzag area foramen, this is called jugular foramen. Jugular vein passes through it. That's what this is called, jugular foramen. And the large hole is called foramen magnum. Foramen magnum. And this one is the occipital bone. Okay. This is the frontal bone here in the front. So quick review. This one is ethmoid bone, sphenoid bone. Ethmoid bone has a crista galli, cribriform plate, and also you can see olfactory foramen, and the crista galli right here, and the optic canal. This is sella turcica, foramen oval, foramen rotundum, foramen spinosum, foramen lacerum right here, and further go down in the posterior cranial fossa, you will see jugular foramen, internal acoustic canal, and the foramen, jugular foramen. This is foramen magnum. Thank you for listening.